There is a new fashion trend popping up on college campuses across the country. It is the MAGA hat. For years, wearing the red hat on campus would lead to accusations of violating another student's safe space. Not anymore. According to a Tufts University survey, Trump received 46% of the youth vote in 2024. It's a huge spike from what he received in 2020, something he very much likes to tell you about.
Republicans have never won the young vote, the youth vote. They win a lot of votes, but they never won the youth vote. We won the youth vote. He knew the youth vote. He said, Dad, you got to go out, do Joe Rogan, do all these guys. And we did. We did, and Joe Rogan was great. They were all great, right, Darren? They were all good. He understood the market.
Campus Reform Reporter, a University of Florida student, Emily Sturge, joins us now. Emily, thanks for being with us. We appreciate this. You've been on college campus now for 4 years. You're a senior. Are there new conservatives, or people just now feel it's okay or cool to talk about?
Absolutely. There are new conservatives and conservatives who are more comfortable about talking about beliefs that they've had the entire time. The energy and the excitement that we're seeing from young conservatives on college campuses to welcome President Trump back to the White House, that's retaliation against the left's campaign of intimidation that conservatives have faced on college campuses for years, being silenced in the classroom, being ostracized by peers, receiving failing grades from professors. Young conservatives are sick of being told how to think, what to say, what they can and can't post online. They realize that we've reached a turning point in this country where it's okay to talk about your conservative beliefs.
All right. Well, I think it's fair to say that we've reached a turning point. I get what's happening with young men, right? Especially young white men. We're told by Democrats that you're the problem, you're racist, you're homophobic, you're bigoted, you need to apologize for your privilege, on and on and on and on. And then the DEI programs, when people got to companies, meant they couldn't get jobs. Okay. I get the move by young men, and I get Donald Trump's embrace of young men on the podcast, on and on. Young women, I'm having a harder time understanding. Is it more about traditional values? Where does the women part of this come?
Young women like myself are absolutely sick of being told by the left that we need to care about the abortion issue, that we need to support a female candidate like Kamala Harris just because the mere fact she's a female. We also care about things like immigration and the economy, and immigration in reality is a women's issue. It's about women's safety. Think of Laken Riley. And at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, we reported extensively of how issues like this, specifically with young women, is part of how Donald Trump gained ground with young voters this election.
How much of this is Donald Trump versus actual conservative values?
Well, I think something that's really interesting is how many students leading up to the election, when they were polled, wouldn't admit that they supported Donald Trump. We reported that nearly 50% of Generation Z wouldn't admit because they didn't want to face leftist backlash. And now we see so many students coming out and saying that, yes, they did support Donald Trump. They do support conservative values like the economy and values that Donald Trump supports all around.
All right. Emily, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Great perspective from the University of Florida. A little bit warmer than it is here. We appreciate it. We'll talk soon.